And it's, in our theory is she turned 100. She died on the 23rd. Her birthday was the 24th. So that'd be 100 years plus 1 day. So she made it to 100. We've got some champagne, if anyone would like. And Linda's going to do the pyrotechnics here and light this up. But thanks for coming. You were all good friends of hers.
Can we sing to her?
Yes, we're going to do that. We're just trying to,
Well, last year they actually had 99 candles on.
Did they really?
We damn near started a fire.
well,
Maybe we won't do that.
Maybe we'll just sing. Maybe we'll just sing to Grandma.
Want to do it?
that, guys?
Let's start it.
Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear June. Happy birthday to you. And wait, no party at this place would be right without jokes.
June.
My mother had acquired a lot of jokes. I'm Sandy, by the way, if I haven't been told. The oldest. Nice, Jay. I'm the oldest of the boys. We would bring friends up, and we'd have this great dinner out here, and introduce little lobsters and clams, and my mother would say, "Would you like to hear a joke?" And she didn't put one joke; she had a dozen jokes all ready to go, and she always delivered the jokes so beautifully, and we laughed and had a great time. And this happened with all 6 of us when we brought friends up. Year after year after year, and sometimes I'd bring a friend up again and they go, "Is she going to tell jokes again?" So yes, so we've got a joke. This was one. I will not deliver it as well as she did, but please enjoy. Anyone who has ever had a loved one in a hospital would enjoy this. A woman called a local hospital. "Hello, could you connect me to the person who gives information about patients? I'd like to find out if my patient's getting better, doing as expected, or getting worse." The voice on the other end said, "Well, what is the patient's name and room number?" "Sarah Finkel, room 302. "I'll connect you with the nursing station." "Third floor nursing station, how can I help you?" "I'd like to know the condition of Sarah Finkel in room 302. "Just a moment, let me look up at her record. Mrs. Finkel is doing very well. In fact, she's had 2 full meals, her blood pressure is fine, and will be taken off the heart monitor in a couple of hours. And if she continues this improvement, Dr. Cohen is going to send her home on Tuesday at noon." The woman said, "What a relief. Oh, that's fantastic. That's wonderful news." The nurse said, from your enthusiasm, I take it you are a close family member or a very close friend." "Neither. I'm Sarah Finkel in 302. Nobody tells me shit around here." Now, I forgot to tell you, all her jokes were a little off color. And if you can have a great deal of fun watching a 98-year-old woman tell off-color jokes. Thank you for coming. She is in a good place right now, and we all miss her. Yesterday, we were all there, all 6 of us. It was a movie script, the way in which it ended. And
We thought she'd be here with the windows open and know that we were all out here. Didn't work that way, but we're going to call it 100 anyway.
So we're going to take a moment and get a drink in everybody's hand, and then we'll do a...
We'll make it down.
And for those of you that don't know, a month ago in May, she was inducted into the New York State Senate Veterans Hall of Fame. She was one of 51 around the state inducted at the Capitol building in Albany, New York. The legislators stopped their session to go have lunch and do the ceremony, then went back to the session. So we have these books around with a page for all of the people inducted. Mom's there at the beginning. There's a little of her military background. We're so proud of her, and that was just over a month ago.
She was she and my dad met on a ship zigzagging across the South Pacific in 1943. And my dad tells the story of he picked her out right away. And there were 250 some men and 30 women. They were all 30 women were all nurses and officers, and my dad was an officer. All the infantry, the E2s and E1s, so it couldn't fraternize with the women, but he could. So he met her at the door, the bulkhead door, every morning to escort her around throughout the day. Long story short, 17 days at sea. 2 weekend passes. My dad was in New Guinea. He flew down to Sydney to spend time with her. They got engaged, and in April they got married. 21 days together before they got married.
1944.
And it went for 57 years. And it is a true love story. It is an amazing story.
And that is their wedding picture on the top left.
Yep. So if you haven't got a drink, we've got some champagne. Let's come get the champagne. Let's pass it
My
out.
bride was responsible for June being discharged.
You're the one.
That was the plan, I believe.